double digits. I cannot believe it. We're already in double digits. However, let's just not get too excited just yet, as day 10 of 30 Days of Warcraft has arrived, and because people were requesting to see more undead, that's why for this game I've decided to go for a undead game. It's going to be a Grubby versus a Nightend. Grubby, of course, as the orc, and Nightend as the undead. It's going to be a fairly interesting game, as some stuff already coming up here for both sides. Now, I'm just quickly going to just look around the map, see what's going on. We got a couple of expansions potentially here and here. There's both sides can go for 2 expansions, although this one could be a little bit difficult considering the creeps are a little bit strong, but this one is fairly viable as well. You got the shops, and in the middle, of course, the tavern and all that jazz. Let's see what Grubby will be going to do. He's going for Alder Storms. No, probably a Blade Master, as I won't be surprised as an Altar of Darkness will potentially go for a Death Knight, although his Altar of Darkness did go up fairly early, so maybe we could be looking at fairly late. My apologies, but we could be looking at a Tavern Hero in a bit, perhaps. It really depends. Yes, Blade Master from Grubby coming out now, as that was pretty predictable on that respect. As Grubby, we did have him earlier on in the in the 30 Days of Warcraft, as more players continue to come out here. Barracks coming up as well. Burrows coming all over the place. It's this Altar of Darkness is coming up fairly late for Nightend. So Nightend could be looking still at a Tavern Hero, but no doubt will be going for a Death Knight. Anyway, Peon going out. We'll be trying to scout. Let's see what's going on up in the base.
Summoning is complete.
More Blight coming out. Yeah, and there we go. That's Death Knight coming out. That'll help him out quite a bit. Ooh, we got a Fiend build going on here. So the light build for the Altar was to get a Fiend build out. So that will be interesting as well, with with a lot of damage from the Fiends, which are ranged units to begin with. As that clicking, what you're hearing is Nightend trying to get this API up, actions per minute, APM even, just to get the damage up. And Grubby has scouted him, so he knows he's going for a Fiend build, but he himself, Nightend that is, hasn't scouted Grubby just yet. And he's going for grunts right now. Voodoo Lounge going up as well. As Grubby is already starting to creep the very first spawn. He's going for the shop, so we'll be able to buy some stuff here. Let's see, what did he get from that? He got 2 Circuits of Nobility. That'll help quite nicely, and needs to back off a little bit, and Wind walks out of there. So we have already established that a Fiend build is upon us from Nightend. Going for these Nightcrawlers, nice and easy, nice and simple, trying to get the damage out, trying to level up this Death Knight a little bit, and he will be up to level 2 in no time at all. However, because it's a Fiend build, he will be a little bit slower with leveling because, you have the Altar of Darkness coming up a little bit later than expected, so you can conserve your gold to build this crypt and get the Crypt Fiend out as fast as you possibly can. Now, currently, let's take a look around. What else is going on? The Blade Master now going for more damage. Going for the Archmagi, trying to get as much XP out of that as possible. Grun being entangled, but no real problem there. Let's see what's going on here. Did he have a Staff of Necromancy? Yeah, he does. Staff of Necromancy by Nightend. We'll be able to make a lot of skeletons with that, and we'll be going after this Nightcrawler. No doubt we'll be leveling up. There we go, level 2 for the Death Knight. And I probably will get Death Coil or something along those lines. No, actually, Unholy Aura level 1, but probably Death Coil already at level 1 as well. And the Blade Master with Boots of Speed as well as Windwalk will be able to run around the map quite quickly. And going after the Crypt Fiend. Need to watch out for these Skeletal Warriors, even though they're summons. Could be a lot of trouble, though. Grubby does heal up his Blade Master, still going after the Crypt Fiend. Needs to watch out he doesn't get surrounded. He does not I don't think he has enough mana to Windwalk out of there if he needs to. Oh, he's surrounded. He could be in a little bit of trouble. Still STP. No, managed to break the surround and get out of there. As Nightend is still trying to get the surround on towards the Blade Master, but the Blade Master is not going to have much of that and tries to get out of there. Blade Master still level 1. Nightend moving his troops back towards the Blight just to heal his troops a little bit quicker. As Blight does do that. As level 2 on the Blade Master now. Windwalk level 2. Continues to do damage onto the Death Knight, but he's going. It looks like he's going full grunt right now. He's not really doing anything else. Much more damage getting out there. More Crypt Fiends coming out. But 4 on the map now, and they'll be great just to entangle Grubby's troops and use range damage on them just to pin them down all over the map. This Grunt's going to scout out in the first expansion area. This Grunt will no doubt go down rather soon. I don't think Entangle has been researched yet by this side. Let's see. Nope. No, I don't see any Halls of Dead coming up for Nightend, so Entangled could be potentially a function. Oh yeah, Entangled. The Grunt has been entangled, so Entangle has been researched on towards the Fiends. There we go. That Grunt will be going down. As Grubby needs to watch out now in the near future for these Crypt Fiends, so these troops don't get entangled and completely surrounded and, well, destroyed, to be honest. See what Grubby is doing. So Blade Master's level 2. Going around the map, still looking for a couple creeps, looking for potentially a creep jack. So he is going down towards that area. He knows that this Crypt Fiend is a little bit low, so he could be looking to kill that. No, not enough time to get the creep jack, as the Death Knight does level up. He's got Claws of Attack +9. That'll add nice stuff. As well as his Rod of Necromancy, but he'll probably need to buy a new one rather shortly because he's running out of charges rather quickly. Going for a Slaughterhouse, as well as a Lich. A Lich being built as Grubby has gone for a Tauren Chieftain. Nice tanking unit there. We'll be able to do a lot of damage, as well as a Bestiary is up, and he's going for Ensnare, so could be looking at Raiders being built rather shortly by Grubby, as Ensnare will be very nice to get those Fiends out of the equation. Fortress coming up as well, so tier 3 coming out. A bit of scouting going on here by Nightend. Going after the Drakes, as well as this Fountain of Health. We'll be able to use this as a staging area to move forward and towards Nightend's base. Although this Drake could be a little bit of trouble. Does Grubby have any attack? No, he's going for massive circles of ability, so a lot of agility on him. He'll be able to move out quite nicely. Scroll of Speed as well as Clarity Potions. So nice mana upgrades for him there. Blade Master once again. Grubby going for some more creeping out towards these Ogre Warriors. Around the Merchant, we'll be able to buy a nice assortment of stuff. Here we go, level 3 on him now, and he's going for Windwalk level 2. So he will be able to run across the map quite nicely and really quickly as well. Get the Lich out as well, level 1 only. He does have Claws of Attack +9, some Agility, a Mantle of Intelligence, and the Obsidian Statue is out for Nightend as well, so we'll be able to heal his troops really quickly and be able to tank the damage. Let one of his troops tank the damage while he just heals them. He's using the Skeletal Warriors to tank the damage, which is really a good idea because they're the summoned units and not really all that expensive. Let's see what else we have. We still got Unholy Aura level 1 on towards the Death Knight. He'll probably be wanting to upgrade that to level 2 rather quickly, so you get more, so you can get more movement speed and regeneration on towards his troop. As the Lich has gone for the Frost Shield, really one of the strongest defensive spells in the game. Grubby once again going for the creeps on towards the Ogre Lord, which really indicates that we're getting towards the mid area of the game. Ogre Lord is down. As the Tauren Chieftain is already at level 2, and he's got the Django of Endurance. And we'll be able to, which is basically the item version of Unholy Aura, but not as powerful. Ogre Magi will be going down. There we go. More damage. And now Raiders are on the map. Lots of Raiders, actually. 2 already. And we got a Tome of Intelligence here. And where is the Chieftain? We'll no doubt be picking that one up. There we go. That's a... No, he hasn't picked it up just yet. And he's trying to go after these units. Maybe he's going to let the Blade Master pick it up. No, he's not really going for anything, going to do anything with it. Blade Master still going around. Crypt Fiends are on the bottom. A lot of damage here. We'll be able to do a lot of range damage, and the Blade Master is still looking to go for a Jack. He's got dusted. He's got dusted. So if he gets close towards the Nightend's troops, then he will be seen. He does have Orb of Lightning, so he will be able to do area attack. Air attack, my apologies. If we got a Kodo on the map as well. Nice buff there for the troops, and that will be the primary target for a Nightend. Although one of these grunts has been a little bit low. As looks like a TP is coming in. There we go. As Nightend decides to get the hell out of there. The Death Knight though is on level 3, and that will be able to do some nice damage. See what's going on here. We get the summons going after some of the peons. But he'll be on summon rather shortly before he can do too much damage, so it's no real problem. And poof! There we go, and he goes down. More creeping going on here. That orb of light of electricity, orb of lightning even. We'll be able to do nice stuff with that. Scourge of Bone Chimes going up on towards the Tauren Chieftain. These raiders are still going out quite nicely. Still no air units on the map for Nightend, but a lot of statues, a lot of obsidian statues. Maybe looking for destroyers as well later on. We shall see whether or not we'll see any of them. But I don't know if he has actually researched those so far. Let me see. No, nothing going on there. So he's not researching anything like that. But he's looking to get this expansion out of the equation. Level on the Death Knight once again, level 4. Endurance aura, and as well as spirit touch, blah blah. So it's just mental intelligence. And it looks like a TP is coming in. He's going back for the base, trying to intercept these troops. 2 Kodas on the map already for Grubby. Now let's see what he can do with that. And those Kodas are really nice to take some of the units out of the equation, just eating them alive. And of course the war drums add a nice boost towards what he can do. We got a first expansion for Grubby out. Very nicely done. He's got this expansion rolling quite nicely, and he's just gonna have to hope that he doesn't get scouted out. Let's see what if Nightend can actually, doesn't know it's there.
A player's forces are under attack.
So it's good. Grubby going for this Drake, Entangle coming in on the Drake, and will no doubt be entangled rather shortly again. And then the Orb of Lightning with the air attack does it quite nicely as well. There we go. That's the Drake done, and the Pound of Health will do the rest to heal his troops. Now, I believe that's just all the the expansion has been scouted. Grubby's expansion is gone, although Nightend has got these goals coming in and just taking out his troops all over the place.
A player's force.
Grubby's is coming back though. No, wait a minute. No, he's not. My apologies. Grubby is running around the base, and he does have Bat Riders out, but they're going to be problematic to use versus the Crypt Fiends. TP coming in. There we go. This TP is back. Oh, and he did lose a Kodo on that, and that was that's a little bit of a problem. And the Chieftain is level 3, and the Blade Master as well, and he continues to creep. And he did manage to take this gold, to take the units out of the war rating as gold mine. But these watchtowers are being put up right now just to make sure that no attacks coming out. But it's going to be a little late. If you have a third hero on the map for Nightend, Nightend has gone for a Dark Ranger to pack up his troops. He'll be taking down these towers as well as these peons quite nicely. And this expansion is toast unless Grubby can get him in time and get the damage out. It's going to be difficult. TP coming in from the Chieftain. No, he's not. My apologies. That's just one of the units. All right. So this expansion is still up. It's still standing, and the peons are still running the gold back and forth. We've got destroyers on the map as well. And they'll be doing a lot of damage on towards Grubby's expansion, and he's gone for full range units and really trying to go for as much range as he possibly can. And he's got this Dark Ranger as well. We'll be able to do a lot of damage on the map as to combine. And Grubby really has to start thinking, all right, how am I going to counter this? He's got these Kodos up, nice boost for his troops, as well as this, let me see, does he still have it? No, he didn't. So he's moved that around, and he's going for this, creep war forward just to get the levels up a little bit more. Tome of Strength, there we go, on towards Chieftain, which is really the close range damage dealer. Level 6 Claws of Attack. Continues to do damage as, here we go, this could be it. Nightend going for a little bit of a hello as here we go. One of the destroyers has been lowered. The Chieftain goes for an earthquake attack. The Death Knight is surrounded. TP's coming in, trying to do as much damage as he can towards these fiends. It just managed to get out. One of the fiends actually went towards the ground. Not quite sure whether or not he's actually still there or did he get TP'd out. No, he got TP'd out, but that was a risky situation there. The TP came in just in time, and that's really a problem with these kind of armies. If you have the have these armies which are completely focused on range, such as these fiends, the destroyers, and the lich, and all that jazz, you're really gonna have problems if the orcs are coming in your face and start to do damage, and that's why you want to entangle them from range with the crypt fiends. There's a couple more. It looks like Nightend is trying to get his food down as much as he can, trying to minimize his acolyte usage, trying to get more food out.
Our forces
As,
are
the expansion and the expansion is being rebuilt by Grubby. It's going to be difficult for Nightend to scout it out. As Grubby, let's see how much food he has. 50 food on the map with 70 potential, and Nightend 50 on the map with 60 potential. So he has some room to expand his troops. But Nightend has a lot of gold, and we'll be able to use that to his advantage. Maybe a frost worm. Later on, we shall see if he decides to build anything like that. I doubt he will, but we shall see. Expansion being spotted once again, going in on towards going in on it, and Grubby needs to move quick because that expansion cannot be lost. Grubby is just waiting for. Here we go. He's being spotted by Nightend's troops. We've been playing for about 16 minutes now. And here we go, Entangle coming in on towards the Crypt Fiend. It will be a lot of damage there as the Chieftain going for the Earthquake attack. Trying to get as much damage on towards this Fiend as possible. Will he be able to heal? No, he won't as the Chieftain levels up. Could be looking for a TP, but the Destroyer is going to be toast as well because he's being attacked. He's probably going to go down with this Entangle. There we go. That's the... oh, my apologies. The Destroyer did stay in the air, but he's going to go down. There we go. As the TP once again on the Death Knight coming in as Grubby managed to do it once again. Ooh, his Blade Master was really low there. He needs to heal up. Does he have anything, any healing units? No, he's going to go for the Fountain. Because he has the Fountain on the map, he won't be able to, he doesn't have to build any healing units, and he can just dash over towards these fountains and continue to heal up. So that's always a bonus. Scripts are still on the map, not being taken out. His original base, the gold mine, there's 2,300 gold in there. Still looking fairly good. Yeah, there we go. We got Troll Berserkers coming out. Lots of regeneration, a lot of range damage there as well. That'll help out quite nicely. His Grubby's heroes level 4 and level 3 respectively. Nightend level 4 on the Death Knight, level 3 on the Lich, and level 1 on the Ranger. As he did lose quite a lot of troops in that little engagement just now. And Grubby still has the expansion rolling and is continuously rolling in the gold and is really doing quite nicely so far. And, he's got 3 Kodas on the map now, so more boost. As he is eating one of the Crypt Fiends. Nice. And that Crypt Fiend will be slowly digested within the Kodo. That's one of the things that Kodos are quite nice for. You use the Raiders to entangle troops, move in the Kodos, eat the entangled enemy, and then they're off the field, and there's nothing the enemy can do about it without killing the Kodo. As Nightend is moving back in. Still has a lot of Fiends on the map, as well as Destroyers. And he's not looking to engage just yet. Ooh, that Raider. Oh, there we go. Destroyers being entangled. As the Earthquake probably comes in from... There we go. Comes in, stuns the units from Nightend. This Destroyer will go down. It's destroyed out for the count. And as the Dark Ranger levels up, but one of the Destroyers gets entangled once again and continuously entangling these Destroyers and then using the Berserkers to take him down has been working very well for Grubby so far. Another Destroyer out for the count. Obsidian Statue could be looking to die now as well. There we go. That's the Obsidian Statue out of the question. As Grubby does quite nice, is being quite good so far. Continues. There you go. The Lich is being targeted. A lot of damage still. Crypt Fiend is in place, and this Kodo is also eating up one of these Crypt Fiends. Tauren Chieftain is down for Grubby now, but we shall see whether or not he can still win this engagement. He still has a lot of troops on the map as the Lich gets entangled. Death Coil comes in from the Death Knight, who still is able to launch one of them. But this Lich is in a lot of trouble. Another coil coming in on towards the Lich. The Lich is really being primaried right now. Oh, hello, Chieftain, coming in. As the Lich running away, and there comes the coil, and that heals him out quite nicely. As Grubby comes in, kicking ass and taking names. All right, there we go. The Dark Ranger perhaps gets some damage on that. Kodo is still there, still trying to take down this Crypt Fiend. As the Chieftain will be going down at this rate. It's so low as well. Needs to watch out. And as one Death Coil would be enough to do it. And as it looks like the TP is coming in and TPing out. There we go. Taking it off. And even though Grubby managed to lose his Tauren Chieftain in that engagement, he was close enough to the Tavern to get him back on towards the field really, really quickly. And just absolutely decimating the troops of Nightend. And we have to see what Nightend is going to do about this, trying to counter, because he knows if he tries to do that again, then Grubby will most likely kick his ass. More obsidian statues coming out. We're not looking at any, well, if he's going for a frost form, it would be problematic because of all the raiders to be able to pin them down. As here we go, another attack on towards the expansion. Is Grubby anywhere near? No, he's over at the Fountain of Health. He doesn't have time to heal up completely and needs to move back to save his expansion. As Nightend himself doesn't have an expansion just yet. Lich is leveling up. He's got Unholy Aura still, level 1. Now one of the statues is being pinned down. He will no doubt go down. There we go. That's one statue out of the count. Next statue lined up. As Grubby's gold mine just ran out, and that's why Nightend needs to take down this expansion as fast as possible to make sure that Grubby cannot expand anymore, or at least build any units. This gold mine is dead for Nightend. He does not have any expansion. He's got 218 gold. This is it for him. This is all the troops he has. Although the Death Knight is being surrounded, it could be going. If no, he doesn't have a TP. Kid's going out there. Can he get out? No. He gets the health in just in time. The damage from Grubby continues to rain in towards the Death Knight. Though, can he get the damage out? No. He's trying to run out of there as the units from Grubby try to continue on. We got the Entangle coming in. Oh, the Death Knight is so low. He needs to get out of there. Are the spears going to be enough? Oh, just in time. The Death Coil comes in. As once again being entangled, and he is being pushed towards the little corner. He needs to get out of there. If he loses his Death Knight, then he's going to be toast, as Grubby's troops will be able to get XP by the truckloads. And then the Lich will be out for the count as well, because he won't be able to get a Death Coil back to health. And once again, is still being healed up. Could Grubby be able to take him down? He needs to take him down, but his troops are dropping all over the place. He's using too much. He's focusing too much on towards the Death Knight. As the Death Knight managed to survive that, and Grubby almost has no troops on the map anymore. As both his arrows are out for the count, as Grubby could be in a lot of trouble. This expansion needs to go. This expansion needs to go for Grubby if Nightend wants to stand a chance, because none of the heroes for Grubby are on the map. Is he going to go for the Tavern to get them back in towards the picture? No, he's not. The Death Knight seems to have surrounded and tanked the damage constantly. Very, very nicely. Is Grubby going to continue? Yes, he still has his 2 heroes queued up. And he still has this expansion going. And it looks like the Grubby's using long-range peons on towards this expansion as well. More damage from Nightend coming in towards this expansion. It still could go either way. Grubby needs to get his heroes on the field really, really quickly. Raiders coming in. Raiders being built. These peons still walking up and down, trying to get as much gold towards his fortress as he possibly can. Trying to get enough gold to afford an expansion and to get as many troops on the map as possible. He knows that his enemy, Nightend, does not have any expansions on the map. Graveyard is being pulled off. The Blade Master is back on the map. If he loses the Blade Master now, then he is in serious trouble. Acolytes on the map now as well. Blade Master coming in. They will be trying to take out this Acolyte as he possibly can. Although, no, there we go. He's being taken down. Ooh, this Altar of Storms cannot be afforded to go down. If the Altar of Storms does go down, then the Tauren Chieftain won't be able to rejoin him on the field, and Grubby does not have enough money to go back towards the tavern to get more money out of that. Raiders being slowed down. Ooh, this Blade Master could be going down. Oh, that's the Blade Master from the count. Grubby's going to call a good game, as this is it. That is the Blade Master. There we go. Grubby calls good game. Very, very nicely done. That Death Coil came in just in time as Grubby saw what was coming and decided, you know what, there's no way he can salvage the situation anymore. The expansion was dead. His troops were too far away. Didn't have enough money to get the Blade Master back on the field, and there was really no way he could win that. Good game from both players. I hope you've enjoyed this. This has been day 10. Double digits. We've you've come in. Tomorrow is going to be day 11. And, well, we'll see whether or not we'll be casting tomorrow. Anyway, this has been Aspec. And once again, leave your comments in the boxes below. And I hope you enjoyed it so far. Good fight, good night, and see you tomorrow.